welcome back. I'm really glad that you are here. And today I just want to get straight into it. February's intentions. January can feel like that in between month where winter feels like forever and this weather is so unpredictable. Cold days like we're living in the deep freeze, snow above all the way up here, and it's just, we're done. The excitement of January fades, and then this winter month feels super long. And with that, motivation literally just dips right down to the lowest. And there is no motivation when we hit February because we're just like, January is too much. So, how I'm going into February month, even though it has already started, is just having, or I should say, choosing just gentle habits. So today I want to choose just some February intentions that feels one, realistic, that helps you feel grounded and supportive, and honestly far from overwhelming. So think of this video as an invitation, not a checklist. Let's get into it. So my intention for February is to create unrushed mornings. So not perfect mornings, just a little quieter, just calmer mornings. So this looks like not reaching your phone first thing in the morning. And no. Reading the Bible, meditating, getting my mind clear for the morning, taking some few deep breaths and stretching. Because what I notice now with my age, stretching is very important. So stretching every morning, I am incorporating that into my unrushed mornings. Also just easing into the day and not rushing at all, because at the end of the day, rushing creates sometimes anxiety. It creates it's almost like a domino effect from like, if I'm rushing in the morning and then boom, this happened, that happened. So just try to have my mind focus on the day ahead, easing into it, setting intention on how I want my morning to be. So if you absolutely don't want your morning to be rush, forgetting this, going here, going there, it's like it's too much. So let's take a deep breath and have unrushed mornings. Create intentions of how you want your morning to look like. Not only how you want it to look like, but as well as how do you want to feel in the morning? How do your body respond to you waking up? Are you dehydrating in the morning? Are you eating your fruits and stuff like that in the morning? Are you taking your vitamins in the morning? How do you want to feel so that your days can be a little bit easier and easing into your day and not rushing into it? Some mornings definitely will feel busy, but the point that I'm trying to make is let's enter into the morning with presence and not pressure. Another habit that I am focusing on this month is my daily check ins. And I know we all see everywhere journals, this, journal prompts. How is your body feeling? But realistically, it's so important to do your daily check in. And some of the quick prompts, I know I'm coming with prompts, that you can literally ask yourself is one, how do I actually feel today? Two, what do I need more of? And three, what do I want to release from? In that same breath, what can wait? A lot of times we think that, oh my gosh, I have a long to-do list that all needs to get done within 24 hours, but we set ourselves up for failure that way. So we need to literally do our daily check-ins, because honestly, what really happens is burnouts don't just happen like that. It happens gradually. It happens with this pressure, that pressure, and everything just keeps building up. And then you're sitting back and you're like, oh my gosh. Like my body is tense. I'm super tired. I don't even know. I have all this anxiety, I have this anxiety, I have this, I have that, because we are not daily checking in with ourselves. What does your body need right now? What does your mind need right now? how can you support what your body needs? It's up to you to do your daily check-ins so that way all the signs of burnouts and pressure and anxiety and depression, all those things don't come at you all at once. So it's super important to do your daily check-ins. Whether you write it in a journal, which I strongly suggest, it does help to get your thoughts out. But if you cannot do that, because some people just don't like journaling, even on your phone, use your notes app. Quickly put in, I'm feeling like this. This is how I'm going to listen to my body this week. Sometimes your body is screaming out that it needs certain nutrition. So sometimes your iron is low, or you're dehydrated because you're forgetting to drink water. And sometimes, for me, for example, I forget to drink water sometimes because I'm so busy on the go, on the go, on the go. So I have to sometimes, one of the signs is I start getting headaches. So now I have to listen to my body and be like, okay, hold up, you're getting a little headache, drink some water. And usually it works. So listening to your body, listening to your mind, listening to how you're feeling, your environment. How is your environment? Set yourself up for a healthier lifestyle. We honestly always say working out, eating healthy, those are very important, but also how is your mental state as well? So that I need you to do your daily check-ins. And this will help you to have compassion for yourself on low energy days as well. So, habit number 3 for me is, instead of intense workouts, I am bringing gentle movements into February. So, what that looks like is walking, stretching. Yes, bringing the stretching in my mornings, in my unrushed mornings, light walk on the treadmill, or even just a light movement on the treadmill. So, movement that supports my body instead of punishing it. And again, that can feel like 10 minutes or it can feel like 1 hour. But at the end of the day, both counts depending on your day. Just move your body. One thing that I'm intentionally adding into the month of February is creating small moments of joy. That does not have to be the big extravaganza. No, it can look like it can be simple as, for me, adding music while I'm trying out a new recipe or cooking in general. Or I love the smells of lavender and vanilla. And honestly, eucalyptus oil too. Something about that smell, like I love it in the winter. Even including those nice, wonderful smell, whether it's in my office or if I'm cooking, anything like that, it adds that small moment of joy. Even reading a few chapters before you go to your bed, your favorite book, having a movie night for one of your days of the week, anything that adds small moment of joy, insert it into your week and be intentional with it and create a habit out of it. And what this reminds me of is that these small little moments of joy does not have to be earned. It can be placed intentionally in your everyday life. And the last habit that some of us would not even think is a habit is less pressure, more grace. What does that mean? For me, it's number one, releasing unnecessary pressure. And it's honestly reminding myself that whatever you do does not have to be perfect. You don't have to have everything figured out, as long as you just keep pushing forward. Grace is a habit too. Growing up in a Christian household, like even when I went to any Christian events and things like that, one thing that they always would say, and honestly, it stuck with me even in my adult years, it's, you don't need a spirit of perfection. What you do need is a spirit of excellence. What does that mean? With perfection, you're basically comparing yourself to others and trying to level up with others. Excellence is putting your best foot forward no matter what. So putting your best foot forward, making sure that you gave your 100% and you did it with all your heart and with all your might. And also choosing grace looks like making that day be enough. Even if you did not check off everything on your checklist that you set out in the beginning of the day, as long as you did your best, that's what matters. I would love to know, what gentle habits are you bringing into the month of February? Even though we started it, what are your intentions for Feb? Thank you for spending this time with me. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next chapter.